Hello everybody, wagwan, it's Shante Shand and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll be telling you how I got a scholarship valued at over 300,000 US dollars. Yeah, 300K to pursue an undergraduate degree in America. Now, a lot of people have asked me in my DMs and even commented on my YouTube videos to share, how did I get this amount of money to better myself, like how? And no need to worry, because today is the day I share with you the story of how I got that scholarship. So let's get right into the video. Dive right in, I just want to implore you guys to hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 3,000 very soon and I'd really appreciate your help. So do what you need to do. Pause the video, subscribe, and now we're ready. I'm going to start the story off from my high school days because that's a good place to start from. I attended Campion College in Kingston, Jamaica. Yes, red is strong. Fortes and Fide it up here because what? We rep Old Hope Road all the time. Hope Road all the time. No, we're not gonna get into that school spirit rant because I'll just take up the whole video. But yes, I went to Campion College. Now, for university, I had all intentions of going to University of the West Indies or University of Technology, which are two local universities in Jamaica. For me, it only made sense because I could barely afford to go to high school at Campion, let alone take myself up and just go study abroad. No. So for me, that was where I was gonna go. I mean, yes, I did fantasize about the thought, or the idea of going to school abroad, but reality would kick in and be like, no, you're going up the road to one of the two schools up there, so just settle yourself. So I'm in lower six at this point and I applied for this summer program called Yale Young Global Scholars, and somehow God worked his miracles and your girl got accepted with a full scholarship, of course, because there would be no other way for me to go. So I go to this summer program and let me tell you, I am literally surrounded by world changers. Like, these people are so inspirational and they're so young and they're just really doing the thing, and I was like, wow, if I could be surrounded by people of this caliber, at this stage in my life, maybe it's not too far off for me to even just try to go to school abroad. I mean, if I got selected, if somebody saw something in me, then why can't I see that in myself? And I think that thought of going to school abroad was also put down because I mean, I was smart, but I wasn't necessarily like topping any charts. I wasn't, I was smart, like my family knew I was smart, and and still am, but I wasn't like the number one, you feel? And I feel like I was just not I was just not capable of doing things like that. But after going to that program, I was like, maybe this is not so far off, right? Maybe I could try my luck. I finished this program over the summer and I'm just really thinking about this idea. Yeah, man, I could go to school abroad. I could get a scholarship and really just do it. But how? How exactly was I gonna do it? I knew nothing about applying to colleges abroad. I was just lost. But what I did know about was this company called AIM Educational Services, and I followed them on Instagram, and they'd always post pictures about their students getting into this school with this amount of scholarship, and this person got accepted to that school and with like millions of Jamaican dollars to go study abroad. And I'm like, wow, what if that could be me, And I just see my own post and be like, yeah, Shante Shand, this college, full scholarship. And then the dream would end, because AIM is not free. It is not free at all. And I was just like, wow, so I know this company that does this now, but how am I gonna get their services, and I cannot afford it? So I was talking about this with my aunt, and she's like, Shanti, why don't you just write them a letter and just see what they have to say? And let me tell you, I battled with this idea for so long. I was just like, because it's just not in me to ask, and I didn't see it as asking. I saw it literally as begging, and I was just not raised to beg. You know, that's how I saw it. I mean, I did not grow up with a lot, still don't have a lot, and it just took a lot out of me to step out and be like, please, could I? It was just so hard for me. But sometimes you have to do things that are hard. You have to do things that you aren't used to if you want to get somewhere in life. And I sat down, I went to my computer, and I started typing. When I say I spent my time and crafted that email, metaphor, simile, adjective, punctuation, I's dotted, T crossed, everything. And I click send. A few days passed and no response. I also followed the CEO and founder of AIM, Nicole McLaurin Campbell, and I sent her a DM. I was like, you know, I emailed you, haven't gotten a response yet. How are you? So, no response. A couple hours later, she reaches out to me and she said, oh, well, send it to this email because I didn't get it. We're in contact, and she responds to me and she's like, okay, let's meet. Let me tell you, I was so happy, because that was a milestone cross, just to get in contact and to put my cause out there, and to have her respond meant a lot to me. So now I had a chance to go in and just make my case. Mid-September morning, bright and early, I make my way over to their office, and my mother came with me, and I still have on my best uniform, shoes clean, everything. I met with her and we started talking. She asked me about like where do I see myself going. I mean, mind you, we get into the office and she's already talking about colleges and what I want to do, and I said, wow, is this how this works? We haven't talked about any money or anything, and let me tell you, AIM does not cost $300 US, but that's all the money I had saved up, and I was willing to give her all of it if she was just willing to help me. When I say I was everything, if she needed some more, I would have split up my lunch money and just say, you know what, at the end of the semester, I was willing to just do everything it needed, and to give all that I could. So now we're at the end of the meeting, and she calls her secretary and she says, Lily, just draft up an ambassador contract for me. And Lily's on the phone and he says, yes boss, how much I must put on it? She says, put $0 and don't faint. What? Imagine being in the office when she's on the phone with Lily, telling Lily that you are going to pay $0 for her world-class expertise and help you get into college. How? That is the only question here. How? Now, let's just reflect on this. You have no intentions of studying abroad, and not just because of the self-limiting beliefs that you have of yourself and your abilities, but also the hard fact of you not being able to afford it is just that you cannot go financially, and your mother, who is your financial source, she herself has a student loan debt of $1.2 million. So it's not even you can't afford it, your mother can't afford it, your family cannot afford it, so you're not going. Like, that's just the hard reality of it. And for you to be sitting down in this lady's office who owns this company that helps people go abroad at a cost, of course, tell you that she's going to offer her services to you for free. For free. That is just beyond me. And that is why I cannot live a life and not believe in God because of him alone. that had to be God. She hands me the contract and she says that I'm going to be a part of her college placement program as an ambassador. And then she introduces me to everybody on the team and tells me to come back later on in the evening for SAT prep. So I'm doing SAT prep, I'm writing tons of essays, looking at different schools, just doing the typical college application process, which is a little bit more intense for me because it's normal to start like a year before, you know, doing things a little at a time, but I'm doing everything just a couple months before I graduate from high school. Anyway, AIM gets me an admissions interview with Lafayette College and I end up getting the last spot. So I got to my interview and I even pay an extra $100 on my taxi because I didn't want to walk, you know, I wanted to present myself in the best way possible. I walk in and I see my friend Alex Ashley. Everybody know Alex, and I know Alex is watching this. Look up Alex. So I see Alex finishing his interview with the counselor from Lafayette. I was like, what? Alex, I mash up him interview because I see him really connecting with the interview, and I was like, it's your time now, Shantae. Let's go. Let's get this. Let's just do it. So I go into the interview and we talk about so many different things. We talk about my extracurricular, my background, like my whole living situation with my mom, my sister. We talk about things that I'm passionate about, and I was really into student council or student government, or some of you call it. And we just talked about things like that. I told him about my summer program at Yale as well. We talked about lots of things, and it was genuinely a good interview. I really enjoyed it. I think that same week, or if not the week after, I sent in my early decision application for Lafayette, and you know, just praying that went well because Lafayette was one of the top schools on my list. It had engineering, liberal arts, and good, like really solid financial aid. And my main goal for college was not just to like go to a type of school, but my main goal was to go to somewhere for free. That was my main thing, and Lafayette checked all those boxes for me. And then in December, I got my acceptance letter and my financial aid award of over $72,000. And let me tell you, I was so happy. My family was just like, we were just also ecstatic. And it's crazy how everything worked out. That just took under 4 months to happen. I know everybody's college application process is different, but I was done. By December of 2017, I knew where I was going to school. I knew what I was going to study. I was just set for college, and it was really only possible because of God and AIM Educational Services. With all of that being said, I 100% recommend AIM Educational Services if you not only want to get into college, but get into college with a good scholarship. Now, they are based in Jamaica, but they work with people across the globe. So if you're interested, I've linked their website down below. Feel free to check them out. Also, if you'd like to hear more about my college journey, then definitely check out my website at shantayshan.com. On this platform, I'm available to discuss how to maximize your time while in college, spiritual growth, and not only how to set goals, but how to accomplish them. I mean, I do have a few videos talking about time management and how to get straight A's while in college. But if you want to sit down and chat with me and see how we could best improve different aspects of your life, then definitely book a session with me at shantayshan.com and let's get to work. That's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it because I genuinely enjoyed filming it. It's always good to take some time out to reflect on my life and see how good God has been to me, because trust me, He's been so good. And you know, sometimes we can forget that. For those of you who are going through the college application process, I wish you the very best of luck, and I hope you found this video informative. But before I close off this video, please remember to hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 3,000 subscribers and I'd really appreciate your help. Thank you so much for your support so far, and I look forward to even more of your amazing support. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!